Peace, everybody. I hope you are doing well today. Let's get some messages from the Most High. Let's see what we're needing to know at this time. Okay, so I had a spiritual download one day. I was in the car. No, was I in the car? I don't know where I was, but anyway, the vision that I had was this guy. He was on the corner, and I know they're gonna do this, but he was on the corner with something that looked like a bat, but it was black, and I can't remember how what he had on, like his face, like I can't remember that part, but I want to know what that was about. It was weird. All right, so we got the Empress with the Five of Wands. Always some damn drama, child. But let's get some clarity on this vision. Let's see what Spirit is trying to tell me about this man on this corner that was by a store or something like that. So we got the Judgment card. Definitely the Judgment card here with the Six of Wands. So we got the Seven of Cups with the Two of Cups. All right. So someone could be giving you recognition at this time, and it's because there has been a judgment call. This judgment call is allowing you to be vindicated in some way. And so there could be someone like watching you, looking at you, or learning some things about you with the Seven of Cups. They've gotten a lot of information, and it's something that they're taking in. Someone's taking a lot of information in. So this could be someone who with the Four of Pentacles. I don't know. Let's see why we got the Four of Pentacles here. So the Four of Pentacles with the Six of Wands and the Temperance card. I'm just seeing here that, let me look at it. What I'm getting is like how someone is admiring how it seems as if you hold the world in your hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that. Someone feels as if you hold the world in your hand. And they like how you're steering your wheel. Like someone's liking how you're doing things with the Six of Wands. Temperance card is like you're giving very balanced energy. Someone's noticing your protection, and they cannot unsee it. You know, what they're seeing is like, because like what I'm also seeing is like someone's getting a point of something. So with the Two of Swords, I'm also feeling like someone's like in this space where even though they're trying to retain a lot of information, there are some things that they just don't understand, because some things that are done in your life are inevitable. This is done by an omnipotent power that cannot be explained, and you know, it's just like someone cannot take a lot of the things in that are being done. But with the Eight of Wands, I feel like this is a person who's wanting to reach out to you. There is someone who's wanting to like come towards you, give you love. Like this is a person that wants to bring you love. Someone's excited to like come towards you. All right. So with the Lovers card, it could represent a soulmate. The Judgment card here, huge changes, evolvement, a lot of love around you, where it just is unexplainable love, okay? So we got the Five of Swords here. Jeez. Five of Swords with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So what I'm also seeing here is that someone could be looking at others see you in a different light, and maybe they don't like that, you know. because it's like someone's wanted to paint some sort of illusion when it came to you, but it's like someone around them are giving you your accolades secretly. I just feel like someone could be feeling weird at this time. They could be feeling uncomfortable with what is being said about you, and they also could be upset because there is a connection that is no longer there. Like maybe you're not cool with someone no more. And so with the Devil card coming up twice, and the 3 of Wands is someone who has an obsession with like coming towards you. Yeah, this is someone who has an obsession with coming towards you. And so with the 9 of Pentacles, this is someone who possibly has gained some sort of stardom, but currently could feel like, you know, even though they got like a lot of money or they are independent, they could be feeling they're not feeling at their best right now. But they're obsessed with your energy. Someone's very obsessed with your energy. And so with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is someone who's like strategically trying to figure out, or no, not trying to figure out, they are wanting to come towards you to give you a new beginning with the Star card, okay? So with the Star card here, someone's wanting to like recognize you. With the 2 of Wands, someone's wanting to come towards you, okay? And the Page of Pentacles with the Fool card is someone who has like a growing compassion for you. And it's an energy of, you know, I don't know what this is, but, you know, I got to see or talk to you. You know, someone's wanting to really, really talk to you. With the 4 of Cups, so I feel like maybe you're rejecting somebody, but let's get a clarification for the 4 of Cups energy here. Why is this 4 of Cups? Well, let me do it again. I don't know if it came out backwards. Tell me about the 4 of Cups. Clarify the 4 of Cups. So the Wheel of Fortune. Let me get clarity on 4 of Cups. Okay, so with the 4 of Cups, it's telling me that you could be blocking off a, maybe a gesture or something like that. You know, with the Wheel of Fortune, so with the 4 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's giving me, I don't really want to, and hesitation. It's also giving me, what is this? Someone's wanting to force something that maybe you might reject or something like that. You know, with the 4 of Cups, that's giving me energy of refusing to settle or refusing to, like you're not really into something, okay? So with the Knight of Pentacles is someone trying to maybe you're taking your time with the person, but with the Ace of Pentacles, I don't really feel like you're wanting to give to a particular situation at this time. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying you're continuing on with your life. You're continuing on. Or maybe there's always going to be like this energy that you have when it comes to a particular person, because the wheel, even though it represents good fortune, it also can represent a karmic wheel. So with the 4 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like giving me something that someone's doing something that they don't really want to do, you know? So you never want to be in that position where you're stuck doing something for somebody that you don't want to do. So be careful of people who come around to force you to do stuff, okay? That's the good time to say no. So anyway, with that said, the 4 of Cups is here. So let's clarify the 4 of Cups, ancestors. What is this? 4 of Cups energy. Clarify this. Okay, Seven of Swords. Yeah, so with the Hangman. So basically what I'm seeing here is like, you know, you don't trust easily. You know that there's been someone who's been like very conniving in some way, and it don't sit right with you. You're not like really like open to this person because you know that they've been vindictive. Possibly this is a person who's maybe like you're gaining perspective on this person, and your gut feeling there is something inside of you that may feel like you want to hold off for a minute, like you're really not interested. And so with the two of wands is either someone trying to come towards you, but with the two of wands it's like you're like making a solid decision on you're going to be very decisive on your decision. All right, so we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. So I'm getting here that someone's not going to take no for an answer. Someone's trying to force themselves on you, okay? And with the Ten of Cups, it's like they want something with you. Someone's wanting happiness with you. And with that said, you coming out as the Empress here. Clarify the Empress ancestors. Okay? You're highly intuitive, Empress with the High Priestess. Highly intuitive, okay? And so with that said, clarify this. You know, I feel like you are in this phase where you've been betrayed many of times. And so because you've been betrayed, you know how to like use both sides of your energy, where you realize what has happened in your life, why things have played out the way they have. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups is you continue on and be happy. You continue on to be, you know, present in your own life. And there could be this man here who's like wanting to fight you, who's wanting to fight, or like someone's wanting to like force their way on you, force their way in your life. Yeah, someone's wanting to force their way in your life. Definitely wanting to force their way in your life. Okay? And it's ending up where someone's heartbroken. This man could be very heartbroken because I just feel like, you know, what you're doing, like you're like moving out of love, but at the end of the day, with the World card here, something is closed out. You know, something is over with, and you know, you're not afraid to like say that. I feel like you give a lot of love, but when something is over, like I feel like when you make up your mind, that's just what it is. And someone doesn't like how you make decisions. Someone doesn't like your psychic abilities. They don't like, you know, they just don't like that. You know, someone's liking everything about you. They like your peace. They like how you evolve. They like all of these parts of you. But someone's upset because, you know, someone's trying to force their way onto you. And it also could be someone trying to like make you work out of your more softer side, where you're nice to them, you know. And I feel like you have no issue with being kind, but when it comes to someone trying to force their way, then that's an issue. But anyway, we got the Ten of Swords with the Everything is Fine card. Clarify this, ancestors. So we got the Chariot. Someone's going to be coming around acting as if everything is fine. All right? Someone's trying to figure it out. They're trying to come towards you. Definitely trying to come towards you. And they're going to be coming around lying. Okay? But they're under judgment as they do it. They're under judgment. And, you know, what I'm seeing here is like, it's like this power that you have around you, that you have behind you, that someone could be fearing right now. You know, this is someone who's like struggling at this time because they're under harsh judgment as well because of manipulation spells that they've done. This is the person who's done a whole lot in secret, okay? So with that said, like someone could be wanting to Definitely getting someone wanting to come towards you. But with the justice card, I feel like you're going to get justice because of what has been, either someone stole something from you, is stealing something from you. Whatever this is, there is changes about to happen in this particular person's life. So with the magician card and the judgment card, I feel like God is like warning this person. Like, this is a huge warning for this person. And so someone could be fighting with themselves. But I want to get more clarity. I'm more so getting someone's trying to force something. Someone's definitely trying to force something on you. Definitely someone's trying to force their will on you, or trying to do like divination to like force something, but it's being blocked by God. So you're getting justice, and someone can't take it. So someone's going to be coming around acting as if everything is fine, but really it's not, because whatever outcome this person wants, it's not happening. Okay, so I feel like I just heard your daily schedule. Resume to your daily schedule or something like that with the star card. There's healing involved in this situation where someone tried to like redirect something when it came to your path. All right, so with the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, is something that you're healing from, you're evolving from, and you're walking away from. You got a lot of knowledge already, okay? So with the Knight of Wands, clarify the Knight of Wands, ancestors, please. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Because you're getting victory. And also there could be someone who's not happy about it. So there could be like, I'm getting, dang, this camera is tripping. Hold on. There could be someone in someone's clique who ain't really happy about what is currently happening in your life, what could be happening in your life. Like, someone's not feeling it at all. You know, this is someone who's like feeling away. Look, it's like others are celebrating you, but there's somebody who's like, come on, like, stop worrying about it. And it could be a high priestess possibly. But whoever this is, they're not happy about what's going on. They're not happy about certain changes that are continuing to move, like whatever's continuing to go further. Like, someone's feeling away about it, okay? So we got the Knight of Wands with the Ace of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So there could be someone who's a part of an occult who could be like feeling away. Someone's real hurt right now, and someone could be giving someone a drink, like, yeah, just have a drink. You know, we already got our answer. We already know what's going to happen. Like, everyone's gotten their, or figured out what is going to be happening when it comes to a particular person or some people who are on their journey to like becoming their best self. I'm seeing here with the Ace of Wands in reverse is something being blocked. Maybe there was some sort of manipulation that someone was trying to do with the Magician card and the Hermit card. But because the Most High is so strong and powerful, almighty, you know, it's difficult. It's very difficult. This is why it's very important to have a relationship with God. Because what I'm seeing here is like God is saying, go ahead and continue on your daily schedule, child. Okay? Continue to heal. Continue to rise up. Continue to become your best self. Like, I just see, like, you know, things are getting better for you. And as someone tried to, like, manipulate your journey, I don't feel like that's going to be happening. Like, I feel like God is assisting you to continue on. And someone could be feeling real hurt about this. With the 5 of Wands, it's hidden competition that someone has, but whatever they're trying to do to you is blocked, okay? So someone could be either in jail, or it could be in spiritual jail. But with the 10 of Swords, it's like you are untouchable. You're very untouchable. And someone's stressing about that. There could be a physical death as well, because this person keeps bothering you or tried to bother you. And I feel like with the 10 of Cups, the King of Pentacles and the Death card is someone who knows and realizes that something is over. They have to like be okay with a loss, okay? This is a person who has to be okay with the loss. They have to be okay with something that it has ended, okay? Something is definitely complete, finished, finito, you know. And even though this person is fighting inside about this ending, this person knows that they have to stop, okay? So with that said, I feel like they have gained a lot of money in order to like assist in someone's demise. So with that said, even though with the money they have or even people that they have around them, they don't feel complete. Someone's feeling out of alignment. Someone's feeling out of they're feeling away from home. They're not feeling happy where they are, even though they might be successful when it comes to their finances and stuff. Currently with the Five of Pentacles, they could be feeling real empty inside. Like they're not happy. They could be talking to others, but I don't feel like other people are able to give them that like feeling that they need, you know. And with the Nine of Swords, it's like someone's stressing. Someone's stressing. So it's just like someone's not able to be as happy as they want. You know, someone's feeling really hurt. It could be an earth sign woman. She could be feeling real hurt. It could be a few people. It could be an earth sign man as well. But whatever is happening, I'm seeing here is a lot of pain that someone's going through. Definitely a lot of pain someone's going through. And you know, with the Strength card in reverse, someone feels that they don't even have no power. They're feeling weak right now. They're feeling stressed right now. They're feeling really bothered by even the people that are around them. They just don't feel no love around them. And you know, with the Queen of Swords energy, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant is people under judgment and having to learn lessons, you know, that God is teaching them because of the toxicity and the toxicity that they've been into. And, you know, with the money that they received, they're finding out that whatever they received, it was absolutely nothing. It meant absolutely nothing. It was very little to what you have. So let's just say you're in this space in your life where things are going well. You may not be financially put together at this point. Maybe your finances are a little tight right now, but you're still in a very happy place in your life, okay? There are people who are not where you are. See, your abundance comes from your mind. Your abundance comes from your groundedness. Your abundance comes from the Most High. And this is what other people lack at this point. So that's what I'm getting. That's the gist of the story. So now let's go into this man who was at the corner with a bat, or I don't know, he had some sort of black stick or something. I don't know why that came up, but when I saw it, it made my stomach flip. So tell me why this man had this in his hand, ancestors. What was the point? So the point is that you guarded, like there is protection here around you. And when it comes to like a corner, like with the man being on the corner, it's like your protection is so heavy to the point where it's causing anger to others, okay? So let's see. Tell me about this man with the stick. You know, it's about lessons. It's about lessons, but give me more information. It's about healing, lessons. It's about balance, definitely protection. You got a lot of protection around you. What was this man in the corner for with this stick or bat or whatever he had? It represented that someone's like protecting you. It definitely represents protection. So the way the man was out there, he was just like he looked like he was about to hit somebody. But what I'm seeing here is like people are rooting for you, you know, and I feel like God is like not playing when it comes to people, You know what I'm saying? It's just like some people who continue to mess with you, they're going to be under heavy judgment. They are under heavy judgment. And you are heavily protected, collective, okay? And that's the cause of a lot of people's demise. People who came for you that you didn't send for, that God didn't send for, these are people who are having a hard time in their life right now. Because I'm seeing here like these are people who thought they could win. These are people who kept bothering you. And it's like the more and more they keep bothering you, the more and more they're going to notice their downfall. They're going to notice their struggle. It's just like God is always going to vindicate you. And that's what people are so upset about. This is like what I'm saying is like the roles being reversed as well. So people who like tried to comfort you and wanted you to have nothing are people who are now feeling as if they have nothing. Even with everything they do have. It's like someone's wanting to like give you an opportunity. Someone's wanting to like connect themselves to you. Someone's going to be trying to convince you to take some money or something. Whatever this is, I feel like they're lying. I feel like they're going to be conniving. So be careful of what you're accepting when it comes to signing documents, because it's meant for like some sort of toxicity, okay? This is a warning, okay? So with the Magician and the Devil card here, someone's going to try to like convince you to sign some... See, someone don't want me to get this out. There could be a woman, a fire sign woman behind this, who's going to try to get you to sign a document so that you could be a part of something. Whatever this is, it's over. You know what I'm saying? The Death card is here. This was a plot. This was a plan. So it could have been someone who was trying to force their will on you, force their way. And it could be dealing with an occult. It could be dealing with people who are wanting to like pull you into something. What I'm seeing here is the plan that they wanted for you is not going to happen. Okay? So, yeah, you're saying no. And it's blocked with the Ace of Wands being in reverse. And it's because God already, like, blocked this, you know? So, yeah. Someone's, like, having to, like, take the L with the Ten of Swords and the Everything is Fine card. There's someone walking around here as if everything is fine, but with the Death card, they know that whatever they're trying to get from you, whatever they're trying to convince you of, whatever it is, you saying no. Okay? So we're saying no. We're not afraid to say no at this point. When we say no, we mean no. Okay? No means no, because your yeses cause you to be in trouble, and someone wants to continue a flow of life with deception. And whatever this document is, or whatever this money is about, I'm telling you to say no. You got to be strong. You got to see. The thing is, you know, people, they want to like control you with money. They know that you may be going through a hard time. Maybe you can't pay your light bill, your water bill. Maybe you don't have a vehicle or something like that. See, there is someone who could be at their very lowest at this time, and because they're at their lowest, someone knows this, and they're like, well, I know how to convince this person to be a part of this weak ass organization or our weak ass occult. You know, I want to try to reel this person in. So I'm going to glimmer it up real good and sneak this person. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, then maybe you should run, because it ain't what it is cracked up to be. Make sure that you stand 10 toes down for yourself. I don't care how much money they're offering. It could be $1 billion, zillion, quadrillion dollars. If it doesn't align with the Most High, say no. Say no, because this is what I'm seeing. Someone's trying to convince you to take some money because they know you having a hard time, and the money that they're trying to give you it's built on a false lie. It's built on a secret society. It's built on something that is not going to like look good in your future, where you're going to be regretting it. Okay, this is my occult and Masons card. This is not good energy. I'm telling you. So if you take this money, you're going to be heartbroken. Definitely going to be heartbroken. All right. And someone could be hurt about this, because the issue is, because certain people are unhappy, they want you to go down with them. And these are people who are like going to try to, like, you don't have to like figure out how to adapt to these type of connections, these type of people, because they're built on a bunch of lies and false perceptions. You know, this is someone who wants to lie to you and claim that, oh, like, this is good. Like, you know, we gonna have fun. We having sex. Like, they'll allure you in with beautiful women, beautiful men. It's just, you know, it's a no. It's a no for us. It's a no for the collective. Okay? Block this off. Do not even, don't even think twice. Okay? You have to be very, very assertive. Like with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords is you being indecisive, or you feeling bad because of what you chose. Someone's thinking of past decisions that caught them in some sort of continued cycle. But I do see there being justice for you, because maybe something was done out of ignorance, and there could be a earth sign woman who could have gotten involved in this, thinking that it was like, oh, this was fun and whatever, but they're not happy with some sort of decision that they chose. And you know, I feel like there could be justice, because maybe the way it was presented was unrighteous. You know, it made someone, you know, feel as if they were left out in the cold in the end. It never worked for this person. So it could be justice for either someone coming against you, or someone who chose this path and didn't have all the answers, didn't know everything before walking into this type of cycle here. So with that said, you know, I have had connections with people that were actually good people. You know, they were good people, and I kind of like, I ain't gonna lie to you, these women that I like shared experiences with, I feel sad for them. Like I feel sad for them, because I know that they were conned into something. I know that someone like pretty much played them into getting in something. They made something sound extreme, but at the end of the day, even when something sounds too good to be true, you got to be careful of jumping into something, because then now you're betraying others to be on a side that is unrighteous. And especially if this person is protected, or you know, the collective is protected, it's only gonna backfire. And so what I'm seeing here is like things are possibly getting worse for people who came up against you. They're going through a lot of karma. So yeah, you're highly protected, and there's just nothing no one can do about it. Every time someone tries to come up against you, God is going to vindicate you. So let's get some last messages for this reading. So we got the Between Worlds card. See, the issue is there's things that you cannot fake anymore, because at the end of the day, what's real is how you're currently feeling within. Like, even if you claim to be happy, you still have to face yourself in the end. And this is why it's very important to make decisions that are based on your future, because one wrong decision can mess you up for a lifetime, and you'll be feeling like, dang, I wish I never made that decision. Like, it's always best to say no before saying yes. Come back to it later on and make the decision, because some people, they be so desperate for money, it causes them even more setbacks, and it don't make no sense. So what I'm seeing here, it says transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness, no man's land. So someone doesn't know where they're headed at this time. Someone's blinded by their where they're wanting to be, where they're going. Like, I feel like there's someone who's caught in between both worlds. It's like they see the best in one world, but in another, they're having difficulty. So with that said, between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. So maybe someone made an assumption of something being so good. Maybe someone thought, oh, this is going to be, so fun. This is going to be so good. This was an assumption. They didn't get all the answers. So it says, cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lesson of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking, making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand waves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eye of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. So basically, get all the facts. Because when you get all the facts, you'll win, and then you'll be able to have the knowledge to be able to move forward, knowing that you made the right decision. Protect yourself at all costs, because there are people out here who want to literally distort your destination. They don't want you walking into your purpose. And it's because these are people who may have done things in their life to not be, to be misguided in theirs. And misery loves company. Where we are now is staying focused on the prize. Okay, and the prize is remaining to have that true connection with the Most High, and also continuing to walk your path, breaking generational curses, getting out of karmic loops, karmic cycles. When you're seeing certain patterns with people that you're not happy with, that you're uncomfortable with, this is about you walking away, cutting the cord for good, and leaving behind what no longer serves you. And also getting to your North Node. This is where your peace resides. This is where your fulfillment is. This is where your happiness relies in, okay? So with that, you have to make sure that your connection is deep with God, because you have to make sure that your relationship is deep with God, because that's where your protection lies in. Let's get a last message from the Most High. Most High God, give me a last message for the collective. Thank you. So we got Exodus 39:1. Okay, so it says, from the blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, they made woven garments for ministering in the sanctuary. They also made sacred garments for Aaron as the Lord commanded Moses. The verse is about holy garments being created with divine instruction, clothing meant for spiritual leadership, purity, and service to God for show or manipulation. So it was square, a span long, and a span wide, and folded double. This refers to the beast plate of judgment worn by the high priestess, a symbol of divine discernment, clarity, and truth. It represents spiritual accountability, especially for those in position of power. So when someone gives money or gifts that come from a toxic, dishonest, or manipulative source, it's like offering a defiled garment. Things that look valuable but carry spiritual weight or corruption. These kinds of offerings are not pure, and they come with spiritual strings attached. Those giving them may pretend it's generous, but it's often a form of control, guilt, tripping, or even spiritual bait. Karmics versus the collective is saying that karmics may try to buy influence or loyalty or silence. Karmic individuals may try to buy influence, loyalty, or silence, even using money gained through wrong means, lies, betrayal, and pain. So, but the chosen are called to spiritually, hey, excuse me, sorry about that. So the chosen are called to spiritual purity, like the garments in Exodus, meaning they can't wear, accept, or carry what's defiled, even if it's disguised as a blessing. So bottom line, what looks like a gift may actually be a trap. Okay, and God is calling the collective to walk in discernment, to reject garments that weren't woven in truth, even if they come dressed in gold. So be careful about what you are being offered from people that are not spiritually heightened. Okay, this is the truth. And just because somebody is spiritually heightened, it doesn't mean that just because a person is spiritually heightened doesn't mean that they're still not negative. So someone can have a lot of spirituality. Just make sure someone can know a lot about spirituality, but they might not be on the right path to like honesty, righteousness. So with that said, like, be careful of who you are connecting to, taking from. Just be careful. Anyway, with that said, yeah, this is the truth. I see you getting a new life, and there could be people who are upset about that, okay? New opportunities coming your way, and it's because of you finding your happy place, you being authentic, all right? And you being and stepping into your truth. With that said, I hope these messages have assisted you on your growth. Remember to learn how to say no. We're saying no from now on, because if you say no, then that way you can have time to think about it. We're not jumping into yes. We're not being bobby head hoes. It's hard out here for a karmic, because we gonna make it that way. No one's just stepping up in our life thinking that they can have their way with the collective anymore. All right. So stand your ground and make sure that you protect your energy, protect yourself from all nonsense. Okay, because if someone's not happy, they don't want you to be happy. So you have to choose your happiness, because that's out of the hands of people, because we are protected by God, right? God fights our battles. God is always in control, and there's nothing no one can do about it. They can be mad, but they better get glad and get on the right side, because the right side is the righteous side. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Peace.